Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Gazza9919 here, and today what we're doing is the big one. We are fixing Dennis's suspension. This is something I've been putting off for a long time, mainly because I haven't had the time or facilities, but Sloth Garage, as usual, has helped me out and allowed me to use their facilities to change over the suspension. I've got new springs, new shocks, I've got new drop links, new track rod ends, but probably not going to do those track rod ends today. I'm just going to now give you an example of how bad the suspension is. So the suspension is this bad. So this is exactly the reason that we're doing this today. And like, it's not one of those things that can just be left any longer, because it's just got worse and worse since I've owned the car. So without further ado, let's get on with this. Right then, so we've got this left hand side out here. That's out at the top, if you can see that. I'm going to show you with the new one first of all, what it should do. Most of you know what a shock absorber should usually do. So we go down, and then I'm not pulling it, it's just letting itself back up, which is how it should act. And then with our old one, this one simply, not much force, goes down, and the bleeding thing just stays there. So these are definitely need replacing. Same with our old springs have seen better days. Our new ones look loads better. So without further ado, I'm going to put this back on with no help from anybody else, and absolutely doing this all myself. I've managed to change. No, of course I'm kidding. My main man at Sloth Garage has helped out. Honestly, check his channel out. Like, he makes these videos possible, so please go chuck him a sub. Working his way to 1,000 and getting there pretty quick. Let's just speed him up a bit. But anyway, this is the old shocks and that, and obviously they're just absolutely shafted. They're not recalling at all, and the springs have seen so much better days. These boots, they're just corroded like crazy. And yeah, and the new ones are looking all right. We're just about to do the drop in a minute to see how high or low she sits. I'm just gonna jacko Dennis up, and then I'll lower him down. Are we ready?
We are ready.
On the ground.
Don't tell me that's how it sits.
Why is it?
I get my head in there.
So basically, we're doing a Project Rally Car.
Just keep telling yourself that.
So what we need to do, does that make it better?
Better, but not great.
So, if you are over 40 stone, please get in touch, because I'd like you to be my boot filler. I'm working it in more than anything. It looks really weird, but I am working it in. I mean, it was a full, like, it's going down.
Yeah, now it's getting in the boot. I mean, it definitely looks firmer.
But it's going down. It just needs.
No, it's not.
It is. It is going down.
You're delusional.
I could fit my fist in easy earlier. But
I can get my head in there.
You can't just put shocks and springs on and expect the second you drop it to be like, yeah, that's gospel. It will take a bit to settle. I think maybe
Gareth hopes.
if we drive it for a bit.
We need to do the front now.
We have, haven't we?
Yeah. We can have the front done in an hour. Look at all this meshes left on the floor. Well, it definitely don't look great, but it doesn't look that bad. I'll give you that. You should have put lowering springs on it, really. Some H&Rs.
That ain't got a clue what you're talking. Don't touch what you can't afford. Now it's a case of trying to chuck all this annoying carpet back in.
Well, let's look at the other side anyway. Is it any better? Gareth, look at all this mess everywhere. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, look at the other side. Look how good that is. Brilliant, isn't it?
Well, the rust isn't. Alright, you can have your... Yes, it needs to settle, but it's still going to be pretty darn high.
Tools issues, so we don't get any more of a mess.
Want my tools back.
Well, bit of Spanish, should I say?
We started at 3 o'clock.
Right then, guys, if I have to be honest with you, it has been a really, really hard day. Unfortunately, we've had to leave the front end because we've got an issue where on the shock absorber, you've obviously got your drop link at one side and then you've got your brake hose on the other. We've tried getting that brake hose one off, but there's like a rivet on the other side and it just keeps spinning with the bolt and we literally can't do anything. It's like 9 o'clock. And the only way we're going to do it is if we grind it off and zip tie it, which ideally, if I'm going to do that, I want to do it properly. So what I'm going to do for both sides, I'm going to go to the scrap yard, I'm going to find an old one, try and find one where I can get the bolt off, and then just completely restore the bracket and make it look nice. Because I figure if I'm going to change the suspension, I'm going to do it properly. And especially with, obviously, I don't use this car on a daily, so I can quite happily just do like just the rear suspension and then come back to the front suspension, as all it's going to do realistically is sit in a garage for the next few weeks. So we will be back to that. Whether I do this as a separate video as like a part 1 and the front as a part 2, I'm not sure yet. I might do, but we'll see. Or I might just combine this all into one video and just put like 3 weeks later. But I don't know. Either way, that's what the crack is. Just in case this is like a part 1, I'm going to say, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe even hit that bell icon for notifications on future uploads. But until part 2, peace.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Gaz919 here.